Alright everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. Now, last time we pushed through the Undead Parish and got all the way to here. We're going to run over here first. There's an NPC we need to meet and get through his dialogue so we can get his questline started. It's another fan favorite. You can probably see him up there in the distance. Also, I don't know if it's just my phone or if this is just what my videos do. Apparently, my videos automatically go to 240p. I apologize for that. I think the max that they can go to is 720. At least that's what I can do on my phone. I don't know if it's just spread across or whatever. Hopefully you can get this video in good quality. If not, I really apologize. But let's go ahead and talk to him. You're going to talk to him 3 times to exhaust all his dialogue.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
I don't care about your little message. I'm trying to talk to my friend.
Still closed. Still closed.
Okay. So, did I already get the Elite Knight armor? No, I'm still wearing the basic. Okay. So, we have a few goals in this episode. The main things, I want to get rid of the Moonlight Butterfly boss and the Bell Tower Gargoyle boss. So, we have a couple things in order to do to get this done. First, we have a new NPC here as well, Andre the Blacksmith.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Okay. We'll learn his gesture, hurrah. Exhaust his dialogue for now.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh? There are 2 types of weapon forging. There's reinforcement and there's ascension. Reinforcement is simple. It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box, but Ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider Ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services. You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons. Whether you forge weapons or armor first, well, that's up to you. But nobody wants to see you go hollow. So whatever you do, you'd better do it well.
Okay. So with Andre, first of all, we can repair our equipment, which we're going to go ahead and do. It only costs souls, and it's usually not horribly expensive unless stuff's close to breaking. You can reinforce your weapons and armor here with Titanite. Oh, didn't... Dang it. Amazing chest ahead. Okay. Now, I believe we picked up 2 Twinkling Titanite from that crystal lizard. We're going to use that to upgrade our Black Knight sword. Make it real powerful. Okay. So it's now a +2 Black Knight sword. Excellent. There's nothing else, well, we can upgrade our short bow. Let's see, the first 2 are going to cost 1 Titanite, and the next 2 are going to cost 2, and the 5th one will cost 3. Okay, our short bow's now +3. I shouldn't have done that. We'll get the long bow. Okay. I'm going to spend the rest of my Excuse me.
You need it.
Spend the rest of my souls to purchase. He sells Titanite shards here, so good if you need them. He sells all these. These three are things you can get for the bonfire. We'll get those later. This is very important for later on, but it's very expensive, so we're waiting. Excuse me. I think the Bastard Sword is a great sword. Yeah. Okay, and then all these. And then we're gonna get arrows. We're gonna buy 110. All the arrows we can. So down here we have the first of many Titanite demons. Now the Titanite demons can be tricky because first of all, that hurt a little, but that's okay. They're always tanky. I was hoping that would miss. Go ahead and Estus. Just a little bit to the side. Okay. They're always really tanky. They have big health bars. They're a little hard to fight. They just hit really hard with their catch pole, and they have that lightning, so they're a little difficult no matter what the distance. Excuse me. God, my nose is messing with me all day. But anyway, the problem with Titanite demons, other than that, of course, is that, with the exception of the one in Lost Izalith, each one you kill, when it dies, it buffs all the others in the game a little bit. So this is something to consider in, you know, the order you take them out in, because some of them have better areas to fight in than others. Almost got him done. They will always drop at least one Demon Titanite, and they have a chance to drop their catch pole, that weapon he's using. I don't think we got the catch pole. I'm pretty sure we got... Yeah, we got one Demon Titanite, and this one's worth 2,000. Moving on. Here we'll come to the Darkroot Garden. So we'll have new enemies in here. We will have the demonic foliage, those plant things. Oh, I missed. Yep, they are no match for us right now. Sorry, got a lot of drainage. Take him out. Okay. Now, oh, didn't mean to do that. You may have noticed when I passed this pool, you probably didn't, but right there, there's another passage. We'll go there later. But there's kind of a second area to the Darkroot Garden. And that's where that goes. I've been having a lot of trouble with dodging today. I did a video on Twitch today for this, because I have two playthroughs I'm basically doing. I have my New Game Plus, and then I have this one. So... I don't know what it is. I've been having a lot of trouble with my dodge. Like, it's been kind of slow. Even when I'm really light in the Twitch one, and I was still having a lot of trouble dodging things. Which part of it, I think, is just because of how slow it was. I don't know if my controller's messing up or something, but also, I'm just not used to dodging. I'm used to blocking everything. So yeah, invisible wall there. We have our bonfire. We'll go ahead and kindle this bonfire, pop another humanity. Okay, can we level? Not quite. Oh wow, we're only level 23. We're gonna have to get those numbers up. Okay, so there's 4 things we're gonna be putting a lot of stuff into, which is vitality, endurance, strength, and faith, actually, because... Well, no, not faith. We're going to put a bit more into our dexterity. I'm going to try to get my vitality, endurance, strength, and dexterity all even. Although, dexterity is kind of a lesser one. There's some numbers some weapons I need a bit more dexterity for. So we're going to get dex up to probably like 22, and then focus on the rest. The main thing I want is there's a couple of great bows that are really, really good. But of course, you need good dexterity to wield them. Oh, There we go. Now you want to watch out for these guys. When they rear up both arms, if they're right in front of you, they have a grab attack. And it does a lot of damage. So you'll just want to watch out for that. Now we're on our way to the Moonlight Butterfly. This is actually completely optional. You don't have to come down here at all. But there's a lot of good stuff to grab. And of course, boss soul. So it's worth it. There's also a couple reasons you want to come down here for later game as well. So we get the Partisan. Okay. The main reason that I come down here, however, is to get the Elite Knight Armor, which is even better than my current Knight Armor. It's a little bit heavier, but defense goes up a decent amount. Okay. Now we should be able to one-shot this guy with the two-handed heavy. Yep. Now these guys are a little tricky. They hit very hard, but they also have a magic attack. Not necessarily an attack, but a move they use, where they start to glow around their sword, I think it is, and then they lift it to the sky, and there's a thing that pulses out from them, and if it hits you, you get within a certain range, then you're very, very slow and you can't dodge. So watch out for that if you're a light character. Okay, so over here, smash that. Grab Witch Beatrice if you're human. She is invaluable in this upcoming battle because she is a sorceress, and the Moonlight Butterfly loves to just fly around out of reach of melee. You actually see it over there. I don't know if I can hit it. Be pretty cool if I could. I think it's like just above where the arrows taper off. But anyway. So in here, the Moonlight Butterfly specializes in shooting magic attacks at you. So you gotta have really good either dodge them or a really good anti-magic shield. Beatrice, what the hell was that? So it has a few different attacks. That's its big, heavy one. You want to make sure not to get hit by that at all. That could probably one-shot me right now, just because of how low my magic defense is. Because I go for physical a lot more than I go for magic. So it has that sweeping attack, and then it has another one where it just shoots a couple of rapid beams. It doesn't usually use that one that much. It's doing it a lot more than normal. There we go, it's coming into land. Now we can wail on him. Yep. And that's the Moonlight Butterfly. Okay, Beatrice is invaluable here. Now, the main reason you want to summon Beatrice, other than the fact that she makes this an absolute cakewalk, is that if you actually summon her for this battle, then you can summon her for a battle much later in the game against a much tougher enemy. And she doesn't do as good in that battle, but having her there just makes it a lot easier, even if it's just to break up aggro. So yeah, very nice. Now, the Moonlight Butterfly Soul, as the first boss soul we've picked up, you can do two things with boss souls. You can either just eat them and get a lot of souls, or you can take them to a certain blacksmith, and if you have the right thing boosted the right amount, you can turn it into a special weapon. So the Moonlight Butterfly Soul can turn into one of two things. I think it's called the Crystal Lance, which is a spear that goes off your intelligence, or the Crystal Ring Shield, which is what I'm going to get. It's a very nice shield, and it has very, very high magic defense, and instead of parrying, you can shoot beams out of it. So come up here, grab Watchtower Basement Key, which is, you know where we fought Havel? This would get us in that tower if we didn't have the Master Key. The Divine Ember, which will allow us to make divine weapons at Andre, and a Homeward Bone. We're not going to Homeward Bone out of here because there's a lot of stuff we want to grab. Right, I need to check my phone real quick. Okay. Proceeding on. Now, we're going to go get the Elite Knight Armor, obviously. It's the main reason I came here. If you want to consume the Moonlight Butterfly Soul, you can, of course. We're going to keep it so we can use it. Now, I will caution you, the Moonlight Butterfly Soul, later on, after we ring the second bell, we'll be able to sell things. And you can sell boss souls, and they give different amounts of souls than eating them. The Moonlight Butterfly Soul is the one you really want to save to give to the, or sell, if you don't want to use it, because if you eat it, it's only worth 1,200, but if you sell it, it's worth 8,000. Quite a difference. Okay, so we'll run over here. There's going to be like 4 of these foliage. And 2 of the knights. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. Oh, I just got hit wrong there. That's okay. We can go get our stuff back pretty easily. 14,000's a big number for us right now, but it is somewhere that we can recover it fairly easily. There's nothing, like, really tough there. I think the main issue there is I got whipped twice right there, took half my health, and then all of them just hit me. This Gatorade's probably not going to help my throat. Okay. But yes, what fucked me there was just that I did my heavy attack just a little bit too early, because he's invincible, or he has like a really big invulnerability window for most of that, him standing. These guys are hitting me a lot harder than they should through this armor. I know it's the basic armor, but still. That's okay, though. Okay, so we're going to make our way over to get that. There's one of the knights right here. There we go. Now, I don't know the exact point at which they become damageable, but for sure when they're standing. Why am I not... There we go. Okay. Let's get this guy up. Grab my souls. Grab this. Let's go ahead and try to get those 2 away from him so we can fight him just a little bit easier. Unless, of course, he starts moving fast. Which he's not right now. Luckily, the Black Knight Sword also has pretty decent damage reduction. Oh, boy. I didn't notice him approaching. Okay, then. How about you roll to the side when I hit side? Okay. Apparently, dodging's just not my damn thing. I don't know what's going on. But it really doesn't want me to dodge. See, I noticed my movement's messing up a little bit here. It's not doing it now. I'm moving smoothly, but it's like when I'm locked on, I can't move this way for some reason. I can move here and then suddenly snap forward, but I can't do forward and right. At least if I do, it's slower. I don't know what's going on there. Well, anyway, we'll go ahead and switch all this over. Okay, we are just a little bit too heavy now. Let's see, we are literally like 0.1 over what we can have. That sucks. What else do I have for rings? Nothing. Well, actually, we can just go level up. We have some souls to burn as well. Might as well. The main reason I want to say medium is in case I ever do roll, it doesn't use as much stamina, and I also just like being a little bit faster. Heavy's okay, and I can work with it, but it's not my preferred weight. Okay. Those... that. What's my timer at? We're at about 20 minutes. Okay. We'll go ahead and stay hollow for the moment. We don't need to be human right now. Okay, we're gonna pour... Yeah, we'll make our endurance up to 15. Boost us a decent amount of weight and stamina. Okay. Let's go do it. Now, there's a little bit more over here I want to grab, and a very special ring. I don't understand. Lately, I've been noticing, because my friend, it happened to several times. God damn. Okay, there's actually two attacks they have when they lift both arms up. There is the grab if they're right in front of you, but if not, they have one where they swing both arms down. That one is like their hardest attack, besides the grab. And apparently it's hard enough to stagger me in the Elite Knight armor. Get rid of this tree. Okay, we'll go take care of this enemy real quick, and then I actually want to see just how much better this armor is than the regular knight. Now these guys are good for green blossoms. Green blossoms give you a temporary boost to stamina recovery. So the helm... looks like everything goes down by an average of 1. So as I said, it's not the most substantial difference. Yeah, everything here's going down by about 2. But it's enough that it's really good. Also, this armor has higher durability. And higher durability is always good. Also, look at this. This is some nice looking armor. I was really thinking about building an Elite Knight armor set for cosplay, because I go to Comic-Cons and stuff. It's always fun. I don't know if those trees respawn. Not that we need to go over here again. Okay. There's going to be 4 more of those weird frog things, and then 2 of the knights, which are, I think they're called stone knights. You can actually get an armor set of those guys, too. Okay, there's 3 here, and there's going to be 1 more behind us. These guys have a pretty high drop rate for the green blossom, so if you want to farm them, it's basically the best place to do it, if not the only. I think there might be 1 or 2 other things, but I don't remember what they are. Anyway. Now these guys have a chance to drop both their sword and their shield. I'm not really getting lucky with that. I think they have a pretty low drop rate. I've only ever got the shield once and the sword twice. But that's okay. Okay, so all the way up here, there's going to be a second one. Oh, we got one. The stone greatsword. Now I know it takes a pretty high strength to use. Yeah, 40 strength. And it starts at 148 physical and 100 magic. So it actually gets a small boost from your intelligence. So if you are a spellcaster who wants a big sword, Wolf Ring. It's one of my favorite rings. It belonged to Artorius the Abyss Walker. And it adds 40 to our poise. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought I missed that. That's not good. Now, if you get in a grab attack, you want to spam your bumpers. Both left and right. Really? You're going to grab and then jump? Anyway, you want to spam your bumpers because in most cases that'll either make them let go of you faster, or in some cases it'll make you almost immediately hop out without taking damage. There's a few enemies that have really big, devastating grab attacks, like the Gaping Dragon, and the Centipede Demon. Those you can damn near instantly get out and take like 0 damage, which, as you may imagine, is very good. Okay. Now, as far as bosses go, the technical lineup you want to go in for your first playthrough, obviously, the technical lineup you're supposed to go in is the Taurus Demon, or sorry, the Asylum Demon, which is your tutorial boss, followed by the Taurus Demon. You can go for the Moonlight Butterfly, but it's not required. And then next up is the Bell Tower Gargoyles. Now, for many players, the Bell Tower Gargoyles is the first true wall that you run into. They're extremely tough, they hit a lot harder than other things, and they have quite a good variation of attacks, as well as range. So you want to be really prepared when you go take them on. I didn't go down that side passage, but that's okay, we'll do that next time. Okay, I am going to try to do a little bit of multiplayer real quick, see if I can actually get anyone to log on, or not log on, but if I can actually link up with anyone. So, reverse our hollowing. And then kindle. Oh no, we already kindled. Okay. I'd also like to mention, the gargoyles have 4 different drops. One of them can be a guaranteed drop if you cut off a tail. If you cut off the tail, you get the gargoyle tail axe. It's not the best weapon, but it's a really unique one and interesting to get. You can also get the gargoyle shield, halberd, and helmet. All of which are rather interesting. The helmet isn't the best protective-wise, but for a light player, it's actually pretty good, in addition to the fact that it has some of the best helmet resistances up until you start getting into the heavier armor. So it's a very good helmet to get. The shield isn't anything special, and the halberd I'd say is just a little bit better than the basic halberd. I think it gives a better bonus to stats. Okay. We're gonna run in here. Did we already? Yeah, we already got that guy. Did we get the channeler? Okay. We're gonna stand over here. This is probably the safest way to get him, but we're gonna shoot him. Try to get headshots. There we go. He doesn't have a lot of health, as you can see. Now, the channeler is very dangerous, not necessarily himself in combat, but with others around him, because his main method of attacking you is soul arrow and heavy soul arrow. He attacks from a pretty good range, so watch out for that. The main issue, though, is that he has a dance, and it's a chant kind of thing, and if he manages to get it off, he buffs every enemy within a certain radius of him. And there's 10 basic hollows up here. Now, 10 basic hollows can work you over anyway if you're not good at handling crowds. But with the buffed, with the way my armor is right now, these buffed guys would probably shred through me in 2 hits. So, obviously, want to avoid that. Not to mention, if you're really unlucky, he'll hit the Balder Knights below with it, too. Is that all 10? Did I just get invaded? Sounds like it. Dark Spirit Oompa Loompa. Unfortunate. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is there a Balder coming? Well, I did say I was going to try to do some online. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, it looks like, yeah, he's way above our level. He has something from about the halfway point. How hard did I hit him? Not hard at all. I don't have anything good to fight him with. We're not synced up. He's not hitting me very hard. And I'm not hitting him hard either. It looks like he's just tanky and light. Goes for elemental damage. Let's see how well that did. Oh, wow, that did a lot. we got each other. Oh. Okay, I got the souls for it, but then I dropped my souls. That was pretty cool, honestly. Alright, let me pop a humanity and then go grab my stuff. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that one. I enjoy fighting a person who's not ridiculously overpowered for me, or at least gives me a fighting chance. That person was pretty cool, because they were obviously much stronger than me, but they actually gave me a chance instead of just overpowering me, because that spell that they used, you saw it. It's a ridiculously powerful spell. It's actually from the DLC. And I have never survived a hit from that thing in PvP. What was that? I could have sworn I just saw something over here. There's no hidden path over here. What are you on about? Yeah. I could have sworn I saw something over there. I don't know what I thought I saw, but... Alright. But anyway, yeah, because he pulled that out as a last resort, because he saw... that crit did so much damage to him. Alright. Now, luckily, the Channeler does not respawn. I don't know why I keep trying to say it, respawn. Anyway, if you're going melee, it's easiest to just try to bottleneck these guys here. You can take down 1 or 2 of them at a time, sometimes 3 or 4 if you're lucky. Another method I like to do is firebombs. None of these guys can survive a firebomb, so if you just want to chuck a lot of firebombs over here, they'll all die. Okay, go this way. Grab this. Okay. We got one more enemy. What? Okay then. I don't know what's up with me today. My parry timing's been off. That's okay though, we got it. Okay. Now, there's a guy up here. Usually I kill him. We're gonna do his storyline properly this time. Well, I say storyline, there's not really much to it. But, his name is Knight Lautrec. Or Lautrec, however you want to say it. And we'll just free him, and then he'll go to Firelink Shrine. Usually I kill him. He drops 5 humanity in a special ring, but you'll actually get to kill him later on if you leave him alive. It just complicates things a little bit.
Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
Mystery key. I keep hearing footsteps.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karin. I truly appreciate this, and I guarantee a reward. Only later.
So he'll go back to Firelink Shrine. When you go talk to him, he can get... Whoa! Oh, that actually scared me a little bit. Ugh! I'm not gonna lie, I actually jumped at that. Just rounded a corner and he was there. Okay, since we have the extra Estus. Now, if you do leave him alive and do his stuff properly, you can actually summon him for this next battle in addition to Solaire. Solaire alone makes this battle an absolute cakewalk. Honestly, I can solo it, but whatever. I like summoning Solaire. But with both of them together, you basically don't even have to do anything. His summon side should be over here, I thought. I know he is summonable. See, here's Solaire's. Maybe... Oh, I know he has one more line of dialogue. Let's try that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 up there. Is the Balder Knights below? Is that what I'm hearing? Ugh. I hate hearing footsteps and not knowing where it's coming from. Okay, talk to him.
Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time. I am free. Now, I can get back to work. I am free.
Okay. Hopefully that triggers him. I know he can be summoned. There's like 2 boss fights he can be summoned for. If it's not here now, then I will Google it real quick, just to be sure. I might be missing a step. Maybe I have to go talk to him in Firelink Shrine first. Okay, it's not here. Let me check here. Knight Lotric. Bell Gargoyle. Okay, Where is... Okay. Summon sign can be found... Okay. Yes. You have to go back to Firelink Shrine and receive your sunlight medal from him, which we can go do real quick. That's no big hassle. We got plenty of time. Night Gargoyles is going to take like a couple minutes. It didn't let me roll there. What the hell? That was so lagged. I hit to roll when I landed. Okay, apparently it's not just me. Something's going on. I hope this controller isn't giving out. That'll mean I got problems with both of them. Well, that's going fine. Even if it didn't roll immediately when I landed, it still should have done it, like, when I straightened up and then started moving again, it should have done it then. Okay, since we're activating this lift to go down to Firelink Shrine, activating a shortcut, first we're going to roll off here. Okay, so what you want to do here is roll over there. You're going to have to do this twice, by the way. Okay, so you're going to go over here and roll off to get this item. Undead Asylum, floor 2, west key. Now, the second time you do it, you want to go up to that bird nest over there. We're not doing it just yet. We're just not ready. But it lets you go back to the Undead Asylum and get another thing, which is very useful.
Hello. I will teach you.
Okay, I already talked to you.
Come again. The effect.
Come over here. Now, over this way is where Lotric is, and we also have another Firekeeper soul, so let's do that too.
Ah, hello there. I have your reward. Please, accept it. I am grateful to you for freeing me. Not enough for you? Well, let's not be greedy now.
Cool. Okay.
You again. What is it? Our futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now.
Okay, so to spoil his storyline a little bit, he's going to kill the Firekeeper, and then later on, you're able to kill him and get the Firekeeper's soul back and bring her back to life, which will actually enable her to be able to talk as well. So really cool. So I like it for that. If we wanted, I could just knock him over the ledge here and kill him. But I do kind of want to get his loot. So I will, I'll do it correctly. Okay. Let's put 2 into our dexterity, round that up. 20 dex should be all we need. There is a specific weapon that I really want to make a dex build with, though. Which maybe I can run another character to do a dex build with once I beat the story with this one. Something cool I could do, you know, just play it again, but with a different character. But there's a specific weapon I really want to do, and it's called Priscilla's Dagger. Now, ugh. Oh, that's stomach acid. That doesn't taste good. Sorry about that. Anyway, any weapon you have that causes bleed or poison, anything like that, it is measured down in the bottom with a number. In most cases, it shows 300. That is average bleed, average poison, whatever. Some of them are a little lower. Very, very few of them are higher. One of them that is higher is Priscilla's Dagger. Priscilla's Dagger is, well, it's a dagger, so it's a very small blade, and it is very quick to wield. And it does 500 bleed. It does an entire about 66% higher bleed than normal for most, or than normal bleed weapons, which is phenomenal in and of itself. You fill up bars so fast doing that. The detriment, of course, is that it doesn't have very high damage. It does also do dark damage, though, so anything weak to that, that'd be nice. But the main reason I want to try it out, other than its high bleed, is the fact that it has an absolutely incredible scaling with your dexterity. At +4, it has an A. At +5, it has a S rank rating, which is the highest you can go. So it has an absolutely ridiculous dexterity scaling. So its base damage isn't too great, but its buff from your dexterity, if you're a straight dex person, is ridiculous. Not to mention the bleed. Just Priscilla's weapons are amazing for bleed players. Okay, so we have Lautrec, and we have Solaire here in a moment. Alright, I will let this cutscene play, and then we're going to kick their asses. I'm going to try to cut a tail off, but with both of these guys here, we may kill them before I get the chance. Check my phone real quick while this cutscene's going on. We have about 16 minutes left. Plenty of time. What's up, big guy? Let's go get him. Look at that damage. I don't think I'm getting this one's tail. And this, yeah, this one doesn't have a tail to cut off. Oh well. We got the shield drop. And the helm. And since Solaire survived, we're getting a sunlight medal, and we get a twin humanities for beating the boss. So it's just too easy now. Look at this. I'm level 29. Relatively low level. Perhaps a bit over-leveled for the gargoyles. But I also farmed so I could get a weapon. So, because of how fast that went, you didn't get to properly see what happened. When you get the first gargoyle to half health, a second gargoyle jumps in with the same amount of health as the first one. So you're now fighting 2 gargoyles with half health. So you technically have to take down 1.5 health bars. Most of their attacks are big sweeping stuff with their halberds, and then they have the flame attack, but you didn't really get to see them in combat very much. I apologize. I'm too strong. Okay. Ring the bell. Alright, the first bell's been rung. Let's head down. We got a couple things to take care of. Now, since I got invaded, I am going to put down... I'm going to try to invade someone before this video's over. So this guy's here now.
Greeting. I am Oswald of Career, the pardon. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Okay, so you can request absolution to get rid of sin. A lot of the covenants invade people a lot more frequently if they have high sin racked up. We'll get the, well, what is it gesture. You can abandon covenants here without racking up sin, or you can purchase things. Purging stones break those. The Indictment and Book of the Guilty, I assume, are part of this covenant. Oh no, this can be used... If you're killed by an invader, use this to report the crime. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. It's 200 souls. I've never actually used that before. Karmic Justice is a miracle temporary auto counter versus heavy damage. I've never used it. He also has a talisman, and then he has 3 rings. He sells rings of sacrifice, poison bite, and blood bite. We're not gonna buy anything right now. Okay. Now, if we get killed by an invader, we can use that book, I believe. Can we load that into a slot? What was it called? No. We can't. Where is it? Could I not load it in? Doesn't look like it. Okay, it looks like it's only usable after... interesting. Anyway, we're going to level up real quick, and then I'm going to try to invade. I'm probably not going to get to, because I just get really unlucky when it comes to that. But, you know, we can try. Alright, we're going to try this again. There! It did it properly that time. Come at me! Cake. Okay. Now we are going to have to come out to here. Right here is where you begin to be able to use your multiplayer stuff. You can't use it in here. This is considered a safe area. There's a lot of safe areas. Also, if areas are divided into multiple sections, like you know how there was a fog wall in the middle of the Undead Parish? Excuse me. If areas are divided like that, you can only use it in a certain spot. So if you use an item in one spot and then progress to another, your item will go away, and you'll have to use it again in the new area. It's to help divide it up and make the matchmaking just a little bit easier to do. Okay. So, we want to buff Vitality, Endurance, and Strength. Strength is our big one, because we want to do a lot of damage. And Vitality as well for health. And Stamina is good, or Endurance is just great for our stamina and the ability to equip a lot of stuff. Okay. Do we have any better armor we want to equip? I don't believe so. We didn't get the Fang Boar helm, did we? I think I'm actually... Yeah, this is actually really good for its magic defenses, so I am actually going to use the Gargoyle helm. I also just really like the way it looks. It's a really unique piece. I love standalone pieces just because they usually look cool, you know? Look at this. That's a real nice looking helmet. I love sets. Like, I love a matching set. And I hate putting things together for stats, unless it's a helmet. If it's a helmet, it's okay. Because, like, I've always liked stuff where, like, I love games where you can hide your helmet. You can still wear it, but you can hide it, because I love seeing a player's face, a character's head. Invade another world. Okay, we'll go ahead and take down stuff in the meantime. 673. I'd say I bet that felt nice, but hell, with that much damage, you even feel it? Ooh, bounced off a shield. Now, when you go to invade someone else, you'll only have 5 Estus. I think you still have your boosted Estus, of course, but you only have 5. You should still have all your stats, though. That's pretty good damage. Right over his head. Sir, do you mind? As I said, it's likely I won't actually get to invade anyone. I rarely do. But, you know, it's something to do. It's something to try. I want to try to showcase you guys that I can hold my own. I am just being a horrible shot right now. Let me check my timer. If we get down to about 5 minutes... Okay, yeah. If we go another 2 minutes without anyone getting invaded, I'm going to go ahead and call it, because we're getting real close to the 1 hour. Damn, I'm just short of killing with a headshot. Hum-tum-tum-tum. You can also get the Balder set from these guys. They will drop their full armor set, as well as the sword and shield. There's actually 2 different swords. But, honestly, I don't find it too good compared to what I currently have. My physical protection would drop. I'm pretty sure magic defense would drop as well, but all in all, this is a better set. Now, this is the last guy we'll be able to kill here. Or in this zone. I looked away. I was checking the timer. Okay. Yep. Because if we go any further that way, we will be in a different area. Is someone trying to invade me now? I hope I don't get invaded while I'm trying to invade someone else. Oh well. I guess we're gonna go ahead and call it there. I'm gonna go back to the bonfire, put another point in my endurance. We'll probably just try to showcase some multiplayer next time. There we go. Head this way. Go ahead and have a seat. Okay. Oh, we actually don't have enough to level up. That's okay. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Next time, we'll try to do a lot more multiplayer. and advance a bit further, of course, but we're going to try to focus on multiplayer, help some people out, invade some people, but we'll take care of that in next episode. For now, we'll call it. As always, I hope you guys really enjoyed the show, and that you have a great day.